Folks, we are doing a recipe today that I absolutely love. It's very similar to lasagna. It's called baked ziti, and I'm going to show you how Philly Boy J make baked ziti. This is going to be some Philly style baked ziti, and it's going to be the best. I said the best baked ziti that you ever tasted in your life. Don't nobody make baked ziti like Philly Boy J. Listen, they're not going to make it like me. I don't care who recipe you try. Once you try my baked ziti, you will never go back to trying somebody else's baked ziti because you're going to be making it for yourself in your own house, and you're going to be telling them that you make the best baked ziti, and you're going to show them why your baked ziti is the best. I said the best in the whole wide world. This is what you're going to do first. We're going to get a pot. You're going to fill up with water, and you're going to place the pot over high heat, and once it comes to a boil, we're going to add our ziti noodles. Let's wait till this water comes to a boil. Alright guys, our water has come to a boil, so we're going to add our ziti noodles now. And we're not going to boil them for long. We're only going to let them go for about 9 minutes. Then we're going to drain our ziti noodles. Okay. Okay guys, so you're going to get a mixing bowl, and to your mixing bowl you're going to add your sour cream. A lot of people do not put sour cream in that baked ziti, but this is the Philly Boy J cooking show, and you know we do everything a little different because we're unique, right? And we all about good food, creativity, and flavor. And I love sour cream in my baked ziti. I still add ricotta, so we're going to add some of that. Here's our ricotta cheese. We're going to add about 4 ounces of that. We're going to add 1 egg. Then we're going to add our Parmesan cheese. This is shredded Parmesan cheese. And we're going to also add some of our shredded mozzarella cheese. Here's our shredded mozzarella cheese. Alright. We're going to now add our parsley. And this is fresh parsley. Chopped fresh parsley. We're going to add our red pepper flakes. Give it a little spice. Add something special to the dish. I like basil flavor, so even though there is some in the Italian seasoning, we're going to use some basil. We're going to add some Italian seasoning that has other herbs in it. Alright. We're going to add a small amount of pepper. Okay. And a pinch of salt. There's our salt. And I do this because I want my ziti noodles to be well coated before adding them to the baking pan, all right? We're also going to add a little bit of sauce to this. All right, so we're going to pour that in there as well. And we're going to whisk this in. Look at that. Look at that. It smells amazing. The reason I love baked ziti so much is because, like I said, it reminds me of my favorite thing to eat, and that's lasagna. But just look at this. Oh my God, it smells amazing, guys. The herbs and the parsley. So that's the way you want that to look. And we're going to stir this in. Make sure the ziti noodles are well coated in this. All right. This looks amazing so far. Okay guys, so we're going to get ready to brown our meat now. What we have here is ground beef and mild Italian sausage. You can use sweet Italian sausage. Sometimes I use sweet, sometimes I use mild. If you can't eat pork or you don't eat pork, you can just substitute this amount of Italian sausage with more ground beef. You can also use ground turkey or ground chicken. You don't have to use ground beef. Okay, you can use whatever kind of ground meat that you want to use. Just make sure that it's the same amount as I'm using. Okay. All right, guys. So you're gonna get a pan and you're gonna place it over medium high heat. And to the pan, you're gonna add your meat, your ground beef, and your Italian sausage. Okay guys, our meat has browned now. So you're going to add your onions and your minced garlic. And we're going to also add our seasonings now. We're going to add some salt. Not going to add too much. Here's your garlic powder and more pepper. And we're going to stir this all in. We're going to let this cook until the juice steams out. Then we're going to add our sauce. But you want to continue breaking your meat up. And yeah, the Italian sausage really, oh man, gives baked ziti a really good taste. I don't even make it if I don't have the sweet or even mild. Really depends on what mood I'm in. But without the Italian sausage, it's still good. Like I said, it depends on what kind of meat you like best. Some people don't, because of health or either cultural and religious reasons, they don't eat pork. You know, a lot of times for health reasons, a lot of people don't eat red meat. So if you want to settle for ground chicken or ground turkey, you can do so. It'll still be good. Alright guys, so this is the way our meat is looking. What we're going to do now is we're going to add our sauce. And we're using marinara sauce. I like to use the Prego brand, but you can use Ragu if you want to. Just make sure it's name brand. To our sauce, we're going to add just a teaspoon of sugar. Not much. That's just so that it's not really sour, okay? And we're going to be adding more sauce, but we're going to add some diced tomatoes. I'm only going to use half the can. I'm not going to use all of these diced tomatoes. See, it's not too much sauce. But you want to make sure that you add enough sauce because we want the sauce to coat our noodles. And we want it to be nice and saucy cheesy when we add the cheese. Okay, so just the way you want it to look, like that there. First thing that we're going to add is our meat. We're going to coat the bottom with some meat sauce. We're going to add some cheese. We're going to add some mozzarella and some Parmesan. Or ziti. Make sure you press it down so that it fit the baking pan. It's gonna be so good. So good, guys. And I'm gonna top this with some parsley flakes. Okay. We're gonna put this in the oven. I'll get back with you guys once it is all done. Hey guys, look at that baked ziti. Delicious. You guys have got to try this. This recipe is amazing. I'm gonna get ready to eat dinner. Hope you guys enjoy. Give it a shot. Peace. Hey guys, it's PBJ, and for more of my delicious and easy to make recipes, visit my website at PhillyJCooking.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all my latest videos, and come join me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.